Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you are having a fabulous day. Sorry, I'm just going to turn my computer on live. There we go. You're like, what? It just means I have a setting where I don't get disturbed. Once I've got it in that setting, if a phone call comes through, it doesn't kick me off. Now, I know I'm on very early, but there's a hockey game starting shortly, actually in about 2 minutes. And I was like, I'm going to watch it tonight. So I'm going to do this. I can go sit in the hubby and watch it. So if you haven't seen this sketched butterfly set, it is incredible. It was my, hi loves. It was my choice for the class that I had done with Melissa and Rhonda. Can I find it? Have it in here. Oops. Yes. I have a lot of cards going on here. Whoop, there. Let's see if I can show you one. There we go. Let's try to find. Oh, I like this one. I'll show you this one because I loved this one that I had done for the class. So there, you can see kind of what it looks like here. It's a really beautiful stamp set that we had used for this one. So, oh, thanks, Chris. I know I got here early. Heather, ooh, Heath, do you want to come see me tomorrow at school? I have your bag with your stuff for the Country Flower stamp count. Do you like how I'm doing this in front of everyone? I can mail it to you totally, but then I have to cut your DSP to 6 by 12. So I would love to give it to you that way. Okay. Anyway, so yes, very gorgeous. It's so fun and so pretty. But I thought, hey, let's tie this to an ink color. Okay, perfect. Good. I'll have it with me tomorrow. Do you like this? I can like arrange pickups while doing a live. That's super professional. I know. Okay. So we're gonna go with my favorite color. Um, My favorite in color, I will admit, is Petunia Pop. I don't know, it's my thing. Like it speaks to me. So we're gonna go with a 5 by 3 3/4. There we go. Hi, Case. I'll be rooting for Canada. Did you know that Edmonton Oilers have them? No, I will not be rooting for Canada. I know you're gonna come get me, and I know that they have the most Canadian players on there, but I am not. I am rooting for Dallas. It's so bad. Finally, no storms today. Good. It has been terrifying for people. Okay, then I'm not rooting for the Oilers. I can't do it, dude. I just can't do it. I'm so bad. I'm like a small child. I'm like pouting and being like I am. I'm being a small child about it. I will admit it. I'm being petty. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now we're just gonna keep this super simple tonight. I just have to decide which DSP that I want to use with the card. I need some white. That's white. And maybe, okay, this is, well, I can explain myself. I absolutely, you got a notification. Yay. Um, I can explain myself. I think it comes from being a school teacher and not having the patience to deal with potent behavior. And so a particular who I think is incredibly skilled. Incredibly skilled. Oh, good case. Um, like beyond skilled. I can acknowledge their skill level, but I find them a bit of a whiner. Is that horrible? I just really stop whining. Stop it right now. Anyway, so well, and then there's another one on the team that I don't have a lot of respect for. Is like I am a bad person. I know I'm being a child. I totally get it. Okay, now there. Okay, so 3 and 3. Okay, so regular card base for me, which is an 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. My Petunia Pop layer is a 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, and then 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Basic white is 3 3/4, 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. There we go. Then I'm going to do a 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. You got it. Okay. Check. I have it. It's going to come in here. It might need a little bit more. Yeah, I just wanted it to have white top and bottom. I hate dropper inners. Okay, so I promise I'll never drop in. There we go. Okay, we got. Oh, I totally appreciate it. Okay, there we go. There. Okay, so that's going to go on like this. Okay, we're good to there. It kind of makes it like a half and half. Now, what I do want to do here is I do really love use the other side. It's prettier. No, I don't like that side. Isn't that funny? I'm like, no, I don't like that. I'm a polka dot girl. I'm a polka dot stripe. Isn't that funny? I'm absolutely a polka dot stripe girl. Okay, so I'm going to take him and he's going to kind of come like this. I think I actually might do it in black and white like I did on that sample card just to kind of really make it pop. And then I am going to emboss my sentiment, I think, down here. This actually might need to be a bit narrower just so I can pull it off. Go. Jennifer, I'll give you the boot. No booing me. I'm making decisions. It was not a vote tonight. It was not up for dispute. There. It was funny. I actually last night, after I got so kind of overwhelmed last night on the live, and I did, if you missed it, by the end, I was overwhelmed. I went and I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, I work in a position where all day long I have 27 kids asking things of me, and often many of them at the same time. And I realized that I think one of the things about stamping that I've always loved is I'm in control. I'm generally by myself, not with you guys. It doesn't count because I don't hear voices, right? Well, except for the voices in my head, but we don't need to share that with anyone, except for the voices. But I do know that sometimes if I'm just kind of trying to do things, I get a little bit flustered when then you came here. Well, no, no, no. You guys generally don't ask for things because I ask, right? And we do our votes, which I love because it's a controlled environment and I'm keeping it up. But sometimes when I'm designing and people are like, "Don't do that. That's ugly," I actually I get my feelings hurt like a child. I am that girl. I can admit it. Sorry, I'm shipping for a piece of paper. I don't necessarily have the thickest skin in the world. Never Sometimes yes, often takes a nap. 27 and 11, yeah, 11, 12-year-olds. But you know what I do find funny is, do you want to know the question that pushes me over the bend? So when I've done my job all day long at work, and I have told you many times, I have an incredible husband. He does all the cooking, he's phenomenal. But when I come home, he asks me what I want for dinner. It's not in the box. No, I would have mailed it separate, hun. Um, sorry, I'm just reading Linda's comment. No, the country flowers got mailed separately. Mm. I mailed things kind of as fast as I could get them done. But you have to remember, I was coming home and the other part too is with having a full-time job outside of stamping, I just have to kind of get things done as I can. Husband asks me, um, what do you want for supper? That question is enough to put me over the bend. I'm like, I don't want to make another decision. I don't want anyone asking me things because I don't know. So I do kind of giggle at that. Just like that. It's playing with, yeah. What do you want? So I know. Why is that such a horrible question? What do you want? What do you feel like? I don't even want to eat. And I'd totally be that girl. I'm like, I don't even need to eat supper. I know we have kids and they need to eat, but I'm like, whatever. There. Okay. I love it. Good. It's funny, I don't often emboss in black, but sometimes I find that black is the only way to go if I want a sentiment to really pop, pop. I know we do a lot of voting. Tell him surprise me. His words are, that doesn't help me. That's what he says. Hmm. But as I said to you, Sean is really bad for cooking multiple meals, and I don't believe in that. I am totally of the mindset of what's for dinner is for dinner. And his mindset is, I want everyone to eat, which is sweet and adorable. But I'm like, no. Yes, I know. It is funny, right, Leanna? Like all day as a nurse, yeah, you would totally get that. There's a lot of professions that are like that, where it's not just you. I've often wanted to be an accountant. I'm like, number one, and I'm not saying that's an easy job. It's an exhausting job. But the numbers, they don't yell at you. They're not constantly wanting to know how to spell words. Um, like there's no demands from the numbers other than your own deadlines. There is no, I don't like making decisions. Absolutely. Making decisions is exhausting. Okay, we're almost there. With my silent heat tool. So yes, and once I explained it to Sean that way is I literally make decisions for 27 little bodies all day long. And when I say make decisions, after school, I want some quiet. After Kathleen, are you a teacher too? So super embarrassing. Do you know what I do when I get home at the end of the day? I sit in the car. I sit outside in the car on the street for a good 15, 20 minutes. Sean's like, why were you sitting out there? The dogs were crying. I'm like, because it was quiet. That's why I sat there. The jury's out on that one. I love it. And the numbers don't yell at me, but the people who read the numbers, do they? Oh, I like numbers. Numbers are really fun. I know, but I hear you, right? And we never know about other people's jobs until we've done them. And then you've got crazy deadlines, people that work with numbers like accountants, and you hit like end of year and tax season. I'm like, wow, that's like report cards to the 100th degree. Okay. Instructional support in K1 special. No, it's never quiet. How many times a day do you ask, did you know? I love that question. It cracks me up. Okay, so that's going to come on like that. That's working there. Okay, then that's going to come on like that. Oh, I do love that so far. Okay, now I'm thinking again, black butterfly with the white, like I used on here. I feel like it would be quite striking. Whoa, we're frozen. Why are we frozen? My hands aren't moving. Okay, pause. Oh, there, we jumped in. Okay, so black butterfly like this one, and now my fingers look like they're moving fast. Don't want to hear the story. The numbers don't lie. I can't just make up your numbers. Because if I could, I'd be making up my own. Okay, I got a piece of black cardstock. Okay, then I'm going to get my basic white, my white embossing powder. It's showing me we have a new comment and I missed it. It's more how many times a day I give what, Jen? Perceive simple instructions. Absolutely. Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. I know. It's a crazy concept. Okay. Now we're gonna, that's my good English. We're gonna emboss this guy too. So I could just use a black and white one and color. Okay, well, why don't I do both? And then you guys can decide. And I will color some butterflies still because that actually didn't look bad. If we colored it with our Petunia Pop blends, and you can decide which one you want on the card. I'll let you have some say. There we go. One does their job correctly. No, they don't. Do they have? Okay, now coming in here. Do you know that Heather, was in my taught one of her beautiful daughters, my first year at my school. And that was when we met. And then she was actually one of my first customers, weren't you? When I started Stampin' Up! Forever ago. Okay, look at striking butterfly. Isn't it beautiful? It's us. Hello, Linda Carver. We're using sketch butterflies. I do love the birthday sentiment. We are embossing. And you guys can decide momentarily. Paper crafting, it is. It is a lifesaver. I think, Heather, you were crafting before I was, because I really didn't get into paper crafting at all until I had kids. It was kind of in between my boys, I started scrapbooking, but I really hadn't seen. Are you close to Bonner's Ferry? I don't know what Bonner's Ferry is. Your mental salvation. Yeah, I hear you. I am with you. I don't know what Bonner's Ferry is. Tell me what Bonner's Ferry is. Thank goodness. I know. Okay, so now we're going to come in here. Sometimes with autocorrect, I never know whether it's what people meant to say and I'm just not understanding, or whether it is autocorrect. Okay, now I'm just going to use my tape to adhere this down. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm totally following. You live in Boise. I just like Boise, Idaho. Boise. Okay. Girlsy. Sorry. That was super dumb. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, did that just leave your mouth? It did. I said it. It was super dorky. Okay. Oh, did I move it? Please don't let me move it too badly. No, it's not too bad. Okay. But it is quite a striking. Oh, look at how beautiful it is. It's a very striking butterfly. Making cards since 98. 98 was when I became a teacher. There we go. And I think I might add a few additional flutterbys that I can color. I'll grab a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a U and a U. Do we have a die for that one? Sorry, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking literally to the stamps as we speak. No, you're just an on. Okay, so maybe I'll do these guys. Oh yes, girl. This butterfly, good. Okay. Because I was like, we can do that butterfly, or we can do this butterfly and color it. But I think the black and white butterfly is quite striking. Now, I'm going to add some color using these ones, if that's okay with everyone. No dye, no stamp. Trisha loves spicy good. But she humors me. She does. There we go. Okay. Let's take this little darling. Dealer's choice, but the black butterfly is gorgeous. Okay. I was feeling like the black butterfly was pretty striking, so we're going to go with it, okay? There. So I'm just stamping those in some nice, like, memento. There. Close up my ink pads before I stick my fingers in them, because it will happen. I'm just checking them before I touch anything. You can go away. You can go back in your case. I've done the bowling folder thing. Watch the we're having fun. And the men with the funny jackets and simultaneously. Hey, I don't know, Roz. There are days where the padded room with the white jacket doesn't sound all that bad. I'm like, huh, it sounds pretty cool. Might just go lie down in there for a while. Take me away. Okay, now we're gonna grab Petunia Pop. It does. I know. Heather Woodcock, I'm with you. There is something about Petunia Pop that does make you just smile. It's a happy color. There. Sorry, I had to move that. The padded room will be a lovely vacation. Look at us. We're all like, we're all headed off to the padded room. Okay, so I'm going to start off just with a little. What have you got? I don't know. You're kind of a there, there. We're just going to add some color to start. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I totally do appreciate the thumbs up. I just don't like asking. It's one of those uncomfortable things for me. Okay, there. So you've added a little bit in there. So I'm going with my dark petunia pop first. There. And then I'm going to play a little bit more. You're liking this card, you're a butterfly lover. Oh, Sheila, it is gorgeous. You just rewatched this. Oh, Peg, that was so bad. I was really struggling to figure out how to put that card together. You do pretty similar. My light and my dark. Sometimes I find when they're like that I do this. I'll show you. Mm-mm. Yeah, that was better. And just adding that second little go over with that really seems to make a difference. There. Okay. How we doing? When Miss Ann was little and chatty, you used to tell her that her ears were in timeout and I could listen in front of her. Oh, that is awesome. Sorry, Sunshine, mommy. And now, Mare, do you not laugh that now that she's a teenager, sometimes they don't talk to us. And you're like, you can talk. Now, if my boys, when they open their mouths, I'm like, sorry, yes. And I put everything down and I mute the television or I pause it and I just turn around and face them because we've hit the life where they talk a little bit less frequently, right? Like they have other things in their lives other than mom now. They miss the days of being their go-to. Okay, she's grade 12, isn't she? Yeah, this is it. Good God, how is she in grade 12? Freaks me out. Okay, so I'm going around this one. I'm just adding a little bit. There. Talking versus grunting. Padded room made my day and a tornado watch the last 2 days. Oh, yeah, I have to say that would fluster me. I think we had one in BC last summer somewhere, but not near me. There we go. What color are butterflies' bodies? Black? Oh, we have no, why? Just a sec. There, it's back. What is even happening there? That's so weird. There's no kids here. So it's not like it's my children on the internet. Well, there's one here. The other one's at the gym. Don't fill the butterflies. Oh, leave the centers of them empty? Okay. So you're saying leave their middles? I don't know what Leanne is saying. I'm hoping you're so over this weather. I think she's right. So don't fill. You mean just leave them stamped black and white? Hang on, you guys got to be more clear. You have to, everyone, we need to be more direct. Help me with this. Leave the middles. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. I was like, oh my God, do you mean to not color them? I'm like, I already colored them. That ship has sailed. Okay. Don't color the bodies. I'm perfect. Thank you, Head, for being clear. I love you. I get a little bit, I'm like, I don't follow. Yeah, I think if I went black on the inner body part, that we might really lose them. Kids got home from school. I know it is. You don't say that. I call my mom and my dad every day. And I usually talk them on the way to school, and then I usually talk to them on the way home. My only issue is we've had no cell phone service in Lynn Valley, so I haven't been able to talk to them. Picked up the grad gown Friday. Oh, yeah. This is hard. This is hard. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to come in here. Mhm. Mhm. Then I'm going to get this guy. Where's this dude's thing? I need his tape. Two. I video call your dad every evening. Aw, that's sweet. Okay. Jumping in. Video calling it is a great way. I know that because my brother had his first way later, like there's 18 years between my kids, which were the last set of grandchildren, and then my brothers, which are the next. And so even though there's 3 years between Pete and I, and I know that my brother often video chats with my parents so that they can see her because he does live a little bit away. They can't go see him without driving down to the coast and then taking ferries. And so it's a little more work. Try and call your mom once a week. Yes. I had a butterfly land on my hand a week ago, buddy. Oh, Lauren. Lauren, I'm sending you so much love. That gentle little touch, eh? Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna just play. Let me get these beans in. Now we get teary. I'm so sorry. Butterflies are the I didn't know that. Reminds you of her. That is beautiful. Oh, this whole being a female thing. Seriously. Oh, okay. I'm gonna focus so I don't cry on you. There we go. So we're gonna come in here and we're going to put this down there. And there's doing a lot of freezing. I can't do anything about it. I don't know. See, now I am gonna cry. Ah, yes, my Heather. You're a beautiful girl. Lauren, when you said that, I knew that Heather was right there with you because she's lost her beautiful daughter. Uh, Look at me now. I'm a big blithering baby. I love you all. I'm glad that you all feel safe sharing together on here. Because good Lord, you guys, some of the stuff that us mothers go through, it is not. Oh boy, I didn't know. Do you ever look back and you go, I had no idea what my parents like I didn't know. Sorry, I'm trying to find dimensionals and I didn't know what being a parent meant. I didn't know the emotions that were attached to it. I mean, I knew my parents loved me, but for the most driving them crazy. No, no one is making anyone cry. Sometimes it's you made your connection to it. The Sisterhood of Stampers is disabled or special needs passengers can wear a butterfly lanyard. I didn't know that. That's a beautiful one too. Look at. She was 27. She was so beautiful. So beautiful. Ah, because when I say it, I still say Heather has three of the most incredible girls. And I know that one's not here with us now, here, but she is. Right, Heath? Ah, it's hard to lose any. Yes, you lost one. Yeah, you're not supposed to. We're not supposed to, are we, guys? Like, this is part of it. Well, I wish we'd picked a different sentiment because we could have made this. Um, but I feel butterflies, to me, they're a bit of a symbol of hope. I'm just going to kind of take these and have them dance off. No, you shouldn't. No one should have to. Tears we share are lovely. I agree with you. Oh, Rosemary, we're having a good cry. Don't mind us. Everything's okay. We're all okay. We're just kind of unloading today. No, no one should ever have to bury a child. Ever. Okay, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna move you down a bit. Come on. Peel. Banana. Peel. Now Heidi's not on because Heidi's gonna be watching the game all the time. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Now I am. Your mother has? No, no. I'm with you, Jennifer. I'm sorry that you've lost that many siblings. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how, I do always say that if you lose a child, your biggest blessing is if you have other children that need you to continue getting, we're emotional, we totally are. Um, that need you to get out of bed and still be there for them. Because as a mom, if it were only and you lose them, I really don't know how people are able to keep going. Like my kids are my do do. There we go. It's okay. I don't mind emotional. Emotional does not bother me. There we go. And then I need one more. Maybe it's gonna come over there. It's gonna hide. How do you I really like it, Rosemary. Like I was showing them here. Just let me show you. This was with that full of life DSP, but you can see I had done this was a class that I had got offering right now. Um, but you can see it here with the full of life, and I just threw the DSP in because it's so bright. But then I wanted the butterfly there with all its gorgeous details, so I just kind of left it contrasting. You had two kids already. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, Lori, but you have raised the most, yeah. I don't know how else to describe Lori's girls. They are powerful, strong, confident individuals, and it's totally, you know, the result of you and Colin and how you brought them up. Incredible. Okay, my loves. I'm going to tell you thanks for the therapy session today. And thank you for sharing. It does. I appreciate that you're able to open up. You like the and you just I called you Lori. See, that's me talking again. I just called you Lori. Sorry, have beautiful Lori. Okay, so there are our gorgeous butterflies. I'm off to go watch a hockey game. Yeah, it's simple. It's fun. We didn't get super elaborate. We kept it, quite hugs to all our stamping sisters. Yes, and thank you for being there for each other. And these butterflies, they're just off to do a little. No, I know. Grief is hard. I know, that's exactly it. She said, go others. Stars! Jennifer, I'm just teasing. Good night, you guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye.